Guys, I cannot tell you how close we were to not having a show tonight. I had a bit of a disastrous afternoon, but we made it. The last college football game of the season. And I care more about that fact than the fact that these two teams will be playing for the Natty. I know, it's the end of the storyline that is the 2024 season, but I get nostalgic in times like this. Can you believe it, man? Why do these seasons go so fast? I don't know, man. Like, it's so good, it's so scrumptious, and it's just over. It's like a pack of Oreos, man. Whatever they put in Oreos, they're putting that in the college football season. Because I know a lot of us are Aggie purists. Actually, people in this channel right now, people in the chat right now might be college football purists. We love this game, man. And the NFL just doesn't quite give the fix. It's good, but it doesn't do the job that college football does. Thanks for being here. We got the coin toss right now, the last one of the season. The teams are lined up. The season's done. And now it's just time to play the last one. I'm picking Ohio State to win, but I got Notre Dame to cover. I'm playing in that weird 9-point margin here. In fact, I'm going to see if I can bet this game really quick before it starts. I want to get money on Notre Dame +9, but I feel so strongly about the results of this game. I think Notre Dame keeps it close. I think Ohio State, too much offensive firepower, too good of a defense. I think they just outpaced Notre Dame by a little bit, but I think it's close enough. I think Notre Dame, they keep it about a touchdown to a 10-point game, and I'm going to go with Notre Dame +9 because I think that's the most likely outcome. But let's see if I can get this bet in. You want to watch what I do? Y'all can check me out on my Bet Now account. I'll check out the chat in a second. I'm scrambling here, guys. I'll tell you about my afternoon. This soundstage, highly secure, multi-trillion-dollar soundstage, wasn't a shambles when I got home. The heater messed this place up. That adhesive black background behind me, well, the adhesive melted because I have never ran the heater for a whole day. It's my first year in this house, and it totally melted this freaking wallpaper off the wall, so I got home to that. I also got home a couple hours late because I had... Uh-oh. It's falling. Right on cue. You can see it, right? You can see it dripping. Look at that tape right there. That's my ingenuity. It's falling apart. I think we just roll with it. If it falls, it falls, and I'll fix it on a later date. Look at it coming down. This is what happened. You can see it right above my head in action. It's like... It's bad. It's bad. Anyway, I'm trying to bet this game. Make a bet. I gotta deposit some money. My bank's empty. Make a deposit. It has my card saved. It's had my card saved for years. It's kind of crazy. Yep. What's the security code? We're getting a bet in on Notre Dame. I might be too late. Security code 287. Okay. What's up, Troy? Play to win. Cody. Well, to see you guys here. This bet ain't happening. Okay, the bet might be happening. Y'all can see that just peeling right behind my head as we speak. Yeah. Might be too late. Oh well. I had a hell of a day. All right. Notre Dame getting the ball first. Is that what's happening here? Tuning in just in time. Let's get that scoreboard going. Boom. First play of the game. Let's see what Mike Denbrock can get going. This is the area of the field, the side of the ball that seems the most mismatched. I think everybody realizes that. Can Notre Dame score 21 to 27 points to give themselves a chance to win? Because I think they can hold Ohio State to that margin. But are they able to score? Are they able to get on the board against this defense? I don't know, man. Mike Denbrock has been an absolute G, getting the most out of this offense despite what's happened. despite their limitations in the passing game. We got a Miller Lite tonight. Just one. They're going to run Riley Leonard. Such a great play design because it gives you a numbers advantage. It's the equalizer. It might look like you have a disadvantage in the box, but when you run the quarterback right off the snap, you add the blocker of the running back because you're not going to block with your quarterback if you're handing it off to the running back. You get an additional blocker. And they use the hell out of this play. It works so well. All right, I'll finally check in with the chat. Matt says, I got Notre Dame because Ohio State don't get no love. They get love, but I know what you're saying. My out-of-touch grandma just asked if I think the Aggies are going to win tonight. You have to tell them yes. You have to tell your grandma yes. Aggies are winning tonight, man. The biggest, like, the Aggie win tonight is Notre Dame winning, right? Because we played Notre Dame. And we play them again next year. We can play the defending champs next year. We can say we lost to the champions this year. Good first down to start the game for Notre Dame. Backup left tackle in the game for Notre Dame. Great offensive line. Just masterwork what they've done with that offensive line unit. So many new starters this year. We saw in game one what they did with them. Riley Leonard had an open receiver right there. Missed him. Little low. Play to win. I'm so happy to see you, man. Haven't seen you in a while. Troy, good to see you as usual. Troy, always appreciate you stopping by. Derek Jones, good to see you, Derek. Jeb's going with Notre Dame. You're picking Notre Dame. Hell yeah. Nye Black is the first Texas transfer we've gotten. Yep. Very weird to get a guy from Texas, but he was only there for 1 year. Not probably totally immersed in the rivalry. You need another guy at tight end. You need a pass catcher. That's what Nye Black is. I'll be frank. I was never particularly high on Nye Black, but the upside has always been there. The good gain on 2nd and 10, going to be 3rd and short. The build is there, the capability is there, but through his 3 seasons of college football, he's never really put it together consistently. Maybe this is the destination that does it for him. So I would keep expectations moderate. But there's upside to a player like Amari Nye Black. It is weird. Good to see you, Noble. Good to see you, Cody. All right, they're going to swing it out. They call it the first down on that play. Wow, swing it out to Love for a good gain on the next first down. They gave him the first down on that previous play, so the yellow line must not have been accurate because it looked very short of that yellow line. Wish we could call in during games. Y'all want to do that? Does anybody want to call in? We can do that. Ronnie Barker, good to see you. Going to miss it snowboarding. Damn, what if that's awesome, man. Enjoy, Ronnie. Enjoy. Go Notre Dame. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We blinked and missed it. I know. It goes so fast. It's incredible. Notre Dame's just chipping away. So, I think it's really important for Notre Dame not to give up the explosives or the big moments in the game because I know that Notre Dame is not built to overcome a deficit against this Ohio State team. So, if Ohio State gets a big turnover, a pick six, a big special teams play, those are the killer blows for a team like Notre Dame. Because look at how they're moving the ball. Not super explosive. They can find them. Not super explosive. Pretty efficient in this short gain, in the short yards, in the conversion type plays. Pretty efficient. A great running team. But the high-paced, explosive, star-studded offense that Ohio State has, you give them a little lead, they can build on it in a flash. And Notre Dame will just run out of time. So you have to avoid those big plays. You have to avoid the big turnovers. All that stuff. And Notre Dame's been really good at winning moments. Getting the turnover, getting the end of half plays, getting the start of half plays. They've been really good in the moments of games. They come up with the bigger moments. But so does Ohio State. That was their thing versus Texas. They had the 2 biggest moments in what was mostly an even football game. I would say a pretty ugly football game outside of those 2 huge moments by Ohio State before the half and at the goal line at the end of the game. Just my take. I was a Bills fan. My dad's a Chiefs fan. And my sister is a Commanders fan because she loves Daniels because she loves LSU. And my team didn't even make the playoffs. Leonard gets the first down. There's that quarterback run once again. The great equalizer for maybe an offense that doesn't have the most explosive nature. This quarterback run just gives you a numbers advantage, and they bring the receiver in as an added blocker. Doesn't do much, but I think he occupies and makes them think a little bit. Kind of scared to start sports betting because I'm scared I'll get super addicted super quick. Yeah, it's super addicting, dude. I got out of it. I haven't bet. That was the first time I made a deposit in maybe 2 years. I made so much money 2022, 2021. I lost it all in the playoff. Just realized this is a fickle game. Wow, Notre Dame's just chipping away, man. Moving the ball. Riley Leonard doing Riley Leonard things, extending plays, finding guys. Missed the last time and saw the Texas versus OSU game away from the house. Can't watch it at home. I got you. Yeah, I actually watched that game away from home, too. There was a hold there. 59 holding 91. But holding doesn't always get called. And it rarely gets called on Ohio State. They have the exact same gripe that Aggies had. They haven't been called holding in like 40 quarters, just like A&M. Notre Dame's such a unique team. Credit to Mike Denbrock for doing what he does, man. They really have 3 points of it. Well, really 2 consistent points of attack on offense and a good offensive line. And Mike Denbrock just finds a way to get advantages, man. They win the moments. They're banged up. They're missing some of their best players. Some of their best players are banged up. It is a weird team. Very weird team. Makes you kind of want to go for them a little bit, at least in my opinion. All right, 2nd and 10 from the 28. Notre Dame's had a great opening drive this game. And they've eaten some clock. Jadarian Price squirts through, breaks outside. 1 yard short of the first down. What a run by Jadarian Price. Just finding the daylight, running in between bodies. And we got to deal with this two-headed monster at running back and offensive line next year in South Bend. And we're going to have to do that with a totally revamped defensive line, a kind of unclear nature about our strong side defensive end and nose guard. This running attack could give A&M fits next year, guys. I mean, what do you think about it? This Notre Dame running attack with the offensive line, both running backs coming back, that could be tough for us. They're just making up for it with quarterback runs and that outside run by Jadarian Price. The quarterback run's the great equalizer for Notre Dame. It was the same case versus Penn State. It's their go-to play when they desperately need yardage, when they desperately need a conversion. Because, again, it just gives you a numbers advantage. And you got a really instinctual player in Riley Leonard to hit the hole right. It's their go-to, man. This is their bread and butter. All right, one and done beers tonight. Now we're on to soda. All right, at the 14, hand it off to Love. Little gain of 3. What an amazing drive to take time off the clock. I mean, Ohio State, again, put points up in a hurry. When you're going to maximize time of possession, that's obviously huge for Notre Dame, and that's playing right into what their game plan might be. Yes, it is. Yes, it is play to win. That O-line has been impressive, man. Built from the ground up this year, for the most part. We knew the storyline going into the year. Only maybe one player with multiple starts to their career. All right, Riley Leonard's going to scramble. Almost to the first down marker. I think they're going to call him 3 yards short. I think he got 2 yards short. All right, 3rd and 3. This is where Ohio State bows up, but let's see if Notre Dame can beat it. Zone read. Riley kind of slipped when he made the cut. If he doesn't slip, he might get enough for the first down, but he's going to be just short. Decision time. Decision time. Leonard is a huge piece of the running attack for sure, Jeremy. For sure. But I think there's like Heisman upside to Love, man. There's Heisman upside to that kid. But you're right, and it'll depend how they reload the position. Fortunately for them, probably more so that for us, because they'll be starting a new quarterback, they're going to get the 2-game ramp up before the game to kind of work their new quarterback in, whoever it might be. I know they're very excited about their QB room. Leonard gets it. There's that old reliable. For more, to the 1-foot line. That quarterback run, man, is what they do. But you're right. I mean, Jeremy, clearly right now, it's case in point. It's the X factor to the offense. It's like it's the catalyst. They don't have this, they don't have an offense. Like, they have to have this. And it does take instincts to hit the hole the way Leonard does. I know it looks easy. The O-line's doing a lot of the work. But you see a split second of hesitation can mess plays like this up. Picking the wrong hole can mess plays like this up. But if you got Riley Leonard, you walk right into the end zone, you score first, you take 8 minutes off the clock, and you're in damn command of a freaking football game. 10 minutes off the clock for Notre Dame. Holy shit, what a drive. Damn. Statement. Leonard's dead-ass tired, though. Holy cow, man. What a statement drive. That was beautiful, man. 10 minutes off the freaking clock, and you're keeping that high-ass powered offense off the field. Let's see how these DBs match up against these running backs. It's going to be one of the matchups of the year, this DB unit versus the running backs of Notre Dame, and that's even without Benjamin Morrison, because Notre Dame has some dogs at DB. Wow, man. Hopefully Leonard still has some in the tank. That was exhausting. Just the instincts, the decisive cuts, flow into the daylight. Riley Leonard gets it done, man. Wow, wow, wow. That was awesome. Quarterback power, man. I know regular friend of the channel, Parzival, is rooting for Notre Dame. Leonard is tough. He's tough. Leonard's very tough. That was, like, insanely gorgeous, though. It wasn't just Leonard, but it was mostly freaking Riley Leonard. But, I mean, good offensive line play is a big part of it as well. I mean, this is just Mike Denbrock finding where he can. I mean, think about the difference between this Notre Dame offense and the Jaden Daniels offense last year. They couldn't be more different. They could not be more different. They didn't freaking use a running back last year at LSU. It was all Jaden Daniels scramble, Jaden Daniels deep shot, Jaden Daniels pass. Now it's like 3 running backs, and Mike Denbrock gets it done. Insane chameleon-like offensive coordinating, man. That man is a freaking chameleon. He's a lizard. Notre Dame O-line, man, they just crank them out. They just develop them. They build them. It's a factory. It's like in Lord of the Rings, Isengard, where they just make Uruk-hai. But they make offensive linemen. He's Sauron. Denbrock is a genius, man. He is such a genius. Does he get a head coaching job? That's a good question. That's a good question. I mean, is what he does development related and, I don't know, buy-in related? Because I think that's more head coach oriented. I mean, great coordinators become great coaches typically. Or is what he is just great schematics? Great X's and O's. And do all of those things translate to head coaching ability? That's always the question, right? I mean, his credibility is shooting straight up, so maybe. Notre Dame receivers, good choice, good choice. Hey, Drew, whatever you say is wrong. Anti-Ag is finally back. He rose to the bat signal. The anti-ag signal was called and answered. Always a Lord of the Rings reference. Almost thought about watching it over the weekend. Hope A&M's O-line could be like the 2020s. Dude, there's a good chance this is the best A&M O-line since 2020 coming up next year. After, what was it? 21, 22, 23, and 24. After 4 straight years of having O-line question marks going into the season, we're finally going to be able to say, okay, I think O-line might be a strength for A&M. We can finally freaking say that. Oh, Skycast? I'm going to put the second TV on and put Skycast on. Thank you, Cooper. I'll be right behind the camera on the big screen, turning it to face me, so I can watch the Skycam as the second screen. Thank you, Cooper. Okay. I got the screen facing me now. I will show you what I'm seeing now. I'll show you. I'll turn the camera around so you can see my viewing experience right now. It's beautiful. The last day of college football, man. I don't want it to end. This is like watching Hitler versus Stalin. I just don't hate either team. I don't know why. I just don't feel hatred towards Ryan Day, Freeman, any of the coordinators, any of the quarterbacks. I just don't find any of these teams particularly hateable, but I'm weird. Now, Lincoln Riley, well, we can't say much about Lincoln Riley right now. All right, here's my viewing experience right now. I'll let you guys see what I'm seeing. Secondary camera. There's my wall that's falling apart over there. Yeah, I can't do anything about it right now. Okay. So there y'all are. There's the control room. That's the other control room. That's the main game screen. And that's Skycam up there. We got the full college football experience one last time for the season, man. It's so sad. It's so freaking sad. Imagine not hating Ohio State. I don't know, man. Like, why hate them? Because they're great? Because they're always good? Is that a reason to hate a team? I mean, I want to be Ohio State. I want to be like them. I aspire to be like that. Oh, my. They're going to milk it, dude. They're going to milk it. They know they're going to have, like, I would guess 9 to 10 million viewers. Is it going to be more than 10 million viewers tonight? 10 million views tonight? I couldn't hate 2 teams more. That's fair. I get it. I understand. A lot of people hate them. SEC refs for tonight. Oh, that's going to be a shit show. It was fine on the first drive. They did miss a hold or two, though. I have to debate rooting for Al-Qaeda over A&M. Damn. Wow. Thanks, Matt. I just wanted to show you what I'm seeing. Okay. I accidentally didn't put the Skycam on. I put the wrong game on. How do we find the Skycam? Oh, you just click it and then it gives you the option? Is it ESPN Plus? All right. What if Notre Dame gets off the field right away? All right. There's receivers versus this. Yeah, here we go. Skycast. Yeah, obviously Ohio State has the 2 running backs and more. They got a trio of amazing receivers. Abuka, Tate, Smith. And I will say, first quarter, Will Howard last game was insane. He was like throwing absolute dimes, anticipating routes, throwing into super tight windows. Kind of went downhill towards the tail end of that game. Credit to Texas's defense, but he was lasered in early in that last game. All right, Notre Dame stuffs the second run of the game. Jack Kaiser, he'll be gone next year, but they'll get their ends back. They'll be down a couple tackles. Watts should be gone. Benjamin Morrison will be gone, but their defense has a bunch of young cats. Is that heaven? I'm in heaven right here. I'm in heaven. I'm enjoying it to the fullest. Oh, I can't. It's over. All right. Jeremiah Smith powers for the first down. Nice little curl at the line to gain. And Jeremiah gets it. First down, Ohio State. All right, got that first down of the drive. Let's see if Ohio State can match what Notre Dame did. I doubt they'll go 10 minutes, though. That was spectacular. A lot of Notre Dame in the crowd. I haven't seen the Ohio State angle just yet. Looks like more green. Yeah, Notre Dame has some major seniors come. I mean, they have a ton of experience on the team, but they'll bring defensive ends back. They'll bring a couple of linebackers back. Viamu Asu, that borderline 5-star linebacker who's a stud for them off the bench. He'll be back. They bring back what's his name? Leonard, the DB. I think Gray, the DB. I forget names, but they bring back like 2 or 3 starting DBs. They'll be good. I would guess interior D-line will be their big question mark next year, though. But that's me not knowing them that well. Ryan Day says, fire this. Wins the Natty, goes to the NFL. That would be epic. Second and 6. Pretty run-heavy approach by Ohio State to start. Henderson breaks free on the outside. Big gain for Ohio State. Past midfield. Xavier Watts is a fun safety to watch play football. Yeah, left guard. Yeah. Good call. They run the screen to the bunch look, and it works for big yards. 15-yard gain on first down, man. Judkins. A lot of times that bunch is a diversion, but they go right to it. Pays off. Looks like a lot of inside leverage shown by the defense there. It works out. I actually think that Love is the best running back in the game, but I think Ohio State's 1-2 punch is better overall. I think most would agree with that. Nothing against Price. He's a damn good back, but these two guys are insane, Henderson and Judkins. Smith gets blown up. Loss of 5. There you go, Notre Dame. Xavier Watts, man, he's all over the field. Special player. Didn't even start his Notre Dame career as a safety. He started on the offensive side of the ball. That was almost dangerous. You think Howard or Leonard make an impact in the NFL? I think there's a path for Howard. I think it's a long shot, but there's a path. Leonard doesn't seem like an NFL quarterback to me. I mean, he's always seemed like a one-read kind of quarterback. He's gotten better, but his main asset is running the football, man. I don't think so. I think Howard has a chance. But he has the most advantageous situation right now at Ohio State. The most advantageous it'll ever be in his career, most likely. Relative to the opponents, relative to the rest of the league, what he has at Ohio State. So I would give the edge to Howard if we're picking one of the two. I think it's a long shot. There's the Howard run for a first down. Gets tripped up, but gets it. Howard had a big run late in that game versus Texas. End of the quarter, man. This game's going to go by so fast. Wow. Dude, it's kind of incredible how thick Coach Freeman's hair is. It's like a helmet. I don't know what he puts in it, but it looks good. It's just thick. Looks tough. Oh, here we go. Who's feeling the cheesiest today? I've gotten so much burn off this damn Cheez-It commercial, man. I'm just looking at the freaking wallpaper falling off my wall behind me. Noble, you're a guru. You have a crystal ball right in front of you, Noble. Noble, how you feel about the Black edition? Like I said, not the highest on them, but hey. Baked Lays or regular Lays? Dude, regular. I mean, baked is okay, and they're a good substitute if you want to control your calories, but regular Lays are like crack. They're so good. They're so greasy. They're almost like translucent with grease. Such a random ass question, but I like it. The best chips, though, are Doritos. Why can't they make new commercials? I know, man. Black could be that. I just know that Black seemed to have trouble figuring out assignments, consistently running the plays, all the talent, all the physicality, catching ability, size. Just for whatever reason, through 3 years, I feel like he's just fell short. But again, kind of guy where change of scenery could work out for him. Very tight end friendly system he's going to be in next year. Yeah. He could be that jump ball guy. Nacho cheese, SB Hustle, and it's not particularly close. I'll be quite honest with you. Not particularly close. It's nacho cheese all day. I can inhale those. Yeah, he's just... I don't know, man. The upside's there, clearly, but it's a 1-year rental. He has 1 year of eligibility left, unless there's hidden eligibility I don't know about. He played, like, in 10 games his freshman year, 14 games his sophomore year, 7 games at Texas. So we have 1 year with him. What can we do in 1 year? Let's see. Plus Tabasco. I'll trust you there. Doesn't sound bad. I always dip my nacho cheese Doritos in more queso. So you just got cheese on cheese going on. But that sounds pretty good. I'm more of a Cholula guy myself. You ever put I used to put the Lay's potato chips in a Ziploc bag with Cholula, shake them up, go to town. You shake them up in a nice little baggie. Oof. Nice and saturated. Dude, I don't think I'm going to watch this Captain America movie. I just don't think it's going to happen. Nacho cheese and buffalo sauce? I mean, I would try it. I would try it. All right, here we go. Ohio State looks like they're ready to answer. This is weird. Before the commercial break, my regular broadcast view of the game was ahead. After the commercial break, my Skycam view is ahead. But Ohio State gets a good gain on the first play out of the commercial break. All right, here we go. 2nd and 5. 8 to go. Play action. Wide open. Going to walk into the end zone. Ohio State answers. Notre Dame's back on the clock. They're doing well, but Ohio State didn't have too much resistance on that drive, and that's exactly why Notre Dame cannot afford to get big plays up. So as long as Notre Dame stays on script, stays on schedule, they're going to make this a game. But as soon as the big play happens against their favor, this could go the wrong way. And I think that was evident on this drive. But we're a quarter into the game, 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns. Incredible. Incredible. Just too many weapons on the field for Ohio State. Too many players that know what the hell they're doing. Too many specimens. All right, man. But I'll take this start from a viewing experience. It's a great fight song matchup, too. Hey, I missed the A&M versus LSU game. Did any of you guys catch it? Seemed like an ugly shooting night for A&M. How did they end up winning that game? I didn't watch it. I was at the quinceañera. How did A&M win the game shooting like 30% from the floor? And missing a bunch of free throws. Ryan Day might be the greatest third baseman of all time. I mean, isn't anybody that takes over at Ohio State on third base? It's a ready-made product. But yeah, more to your point. He has to live with that pressure. I mean, that's a little bit of a hurdle to go through, right? LSU couldn't get much going. Was it just an LSU thing, or was it as the A&M defense swarming? Was it a good A&M defensive effort? That felt like a bit of a must-win game. Glad they got it. I mean, not technically must-win, but one that you really want to get. A winnable home game for the SEC schedule. Good defense, nice. They could pay me that kind of money to handle the pressure, yeah. I mean, that really kind of becomes the job. It's just like not screwing it up. And he did not screw it up. I know losing to Michigan is perceived as a failure, but winning 10 games, competing for the playoff consistently is not screwing it up, and he didn't screw it up. So there's credit there. It's like, yeah, everyone, all the fan bases, he's losing the fan base. They're all shit talking him. 20% of the fan base wants him gone every year. He's wiping his tears away with $1,000 bills, which totally exist. I will say that the best outcome of the 12-team playoffs so far, two things. I loved the kind of the arguing and the back and forth that started to come up about 2/3 of the way through the season, especially when A&M was a part of it. That was fun. And I also think we got the best Final Four, or one of the best Final Fours, and so far a championship game, because it feels like you kind of phased out some of the undeserving teams through the 12-team format. You wonder if it would have happened the same way otherwise. It wouldn't have, because none of these teams were top 4 teams. So in terms of getting competitive matchups at the end of the season, I like that about the 12-team format. Now, getting undeserving teams into the format, that's debatable. I don't know, man. I think the issues with college football go beyond just its postseason format. And I think the feelings we have towards the postseason format are a byproduct of some of the unevenness through the conferences and schedules of college football. Leaving Jeremiah Smith uncovered is a bold strategy. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it works out. Yeah, that was a choice. All right. 10-minute drive loading for Notre Dame. But first, messages from your local station. Actually, anything but local. We're going to get the biggest brands advertising right now. This Marvel movie that I will not watch. Well, what format? You mean what about the format guarantees the Blue Bloods in? Because Blue Bloods, they're getting in because they're winning 10 games. That's why they're getting in. I mean, do you want to penalize Blue Bloods? Do you want a format that penalizes them more? Ruin the regular season? I don't know that it ruined the regular season. I enjoyed arguing at that margin that's just pushed back to the 12-team rather than the 4-team or the 2-team. I don't think it ruined the regular season. Ruined may be the wrong word to me. Ohio State can't win less than 10 games with their schedule. Yeah, because they've built a monster. Because they're one of the biggest programs in the country. A team like A&M is capable of doing that. We just haven't. And that's just the nature of college sports. There's no salary cap. There's no draft system. There's no way to give a boost to the teams that are underperforming. That's the sport. And I don't think the 12-team playoff is the cause of that. I think it's a symptom. The Michigan game was meaningless, pretty much, yeah. It's true. At that point in the season, it was. That's true. I mean, but what a luxury, right? To make your last game of the year meaningless. That means you did your job. Again, you're right. Relatively easy schedule, but there are games played this year that meant nothing at all. Was that not the case with the 2-team format or the 4-team format as well? Once you lost that second game in week 8, your last 4 games didn't mean much. I mean, in terms of winning the championship, because I think you're right. Bragging rights, that's part of the game. I think winning a game to win a game, the sake of winning a conference, to me that stuff is still a big deal. I know not everyone agrees with that though. I'm just a company man. All right, Notre Dame. What you got, Notre Dame? Can you do it again? You got a full field. There's 10 minutes on that field. Can you get it? Dropping back to pass. Riley Leonard throws a duck. Was it tipped? No, just a bad ball. Because you hadn't earned the right to be there. We have different views on this, I think. I want the most deserving teams in, not the most talented. But that didn't happen, though. If it was the most talented teams, Ole Miss and Alabama would have been in. But you can argue that some of the other teams weren't as deserving, winning through, a G5 schedule like a Boise State, or, a pseudo Power 4 conference like the Big 12, like Arizona State. You could argue those slots weren't used. There's a lot of nuance, and again, I just think the problem doesn't lie in the postseason format. I think it lies in the innate, or just the innate problems of the sport that are nothing to do about right now. Yeah. I don't know. I try not to have too strong opinions about like the format and all that stuff because I enjoy games, man. I enjoy every little game. And I'll accept football however they give it to me. I just wish my team could win more freaking football games. Got a flag on this one. First flag of the game? First penalty of the game? Is this not? 8 teams, no auto bids. That would make conference championship really, really weird. Because a 12-0, that doesn't really happen, but like a 11-1 SEC championship contending team who's ranked 2 in the country, what happens if they lose to ranked 12, 3-loss team in the SEC? It gets really weird to me. Someone proposed BCS seating instead of committee seating. I think I like that. Put it up to the algorithm. Put it up to a computer program instead of a vote, or instead of just a committee decision. Make it more black and white. Well, Ohio State performing much better right now on defense. It's going to be a tough conversion here on 3rd and 23. I don't think Notre Dame gets this one. Riley steps up, hits the check down. Going to be a punt. Going to be a punt. I think the main thing that could be done to help the sport outside of any kind of postseason alignment, postseason reformation, I think schedules are created too far in advance. I think schedules are made totally unfairly. They're uneven. And I think that's the number one issue with the sport. I just think that maybe, I don't know, more cross-conference matchups, maybe creating two super conferences could be a solution. Some sort of, schedule creation prior to the season would be beneficial. That would never, I don't think that's ever going to happen, though. And that's anti everything we've always loved about college football. The regionality of the game has been so great. The regionality of the conferences has been so great. It's definitely part of it. That's already going away, though. But in some cases, it's not. I think just, the unevenness of schedules is the biggest problem in the game. It's not an even playing field. They're all vying for the same goal. 130, 40 teams vying for the same goal with wildly, significantly different paths to get there. That's the problem with the sport. And then I would say the next tier of problems is a lack of a salary cap, lack of free agency, lack of contracts. That kind of thing would be second tier to me. And then I would put postseason format behind that. But that's my take. And I don't think I'm very smart, so you could be right. Damn, am I getting a commercial for the Alamo? Hell yeah. I'm getting an Alamo commercial. This is great. This is the kind of commercial I like. What's this? This some guy related to Davy Crockett or something? I don't know what's going on. Man, I wish we would have bet Notre Dame +9. Who knows if it still holds, but big shift by Ohio State. They're getting off the field really quickly after giving up the 10-minute drive to start. This is what you would consider off schedule for Notre Dame. They at least need to try to pin Ohio State back. I didn't even see what the penalty was on the punt. Maybe they are pinned back. If Ohio State takes a touchdown lead here, I'll be worried. Next season, can I suggest a halftime group call-in? It'll be fun to hear everyone's halftime thoughts that fills the empty time. You mean like for A&M games? Yeah. That's possible. I thought about doing that this year. Yeah. Could definitely be something we do, SB Hustler. For sure. I'm going to try to cover more around the conference next year. It's going to be tough, but I feel like every year I do this, I start to understand the year-to-year trends of other teams more. I really want to kind of focus on Texas and LSU a little bit more just because they're our primary rivals. They're front and center. They're regional to us. And I think a lot of Aggies, would like an update on them too every now and then. Those are those are things I'm thinking about doing. We're definitely going to go hard on baseball this coming few weeks from now, a month from now. All right, 25-yard line for Ohio State. Run it to the end around. Going to be a good first down run for Ohio State. Looks like Ohio State's kind of gained control of the game after that opening 10-minute drive. My admission process, it's almost been 10 years now. I'm trying to remember. I don't know. I was a transfer. I applied and I got in. I don't know. I went to Houston Christian for a year, community college for a year. Then I transferred to A&M. It was the only school I applied to as a transfer. I felt like I could get in, and I did. I like the interviews with your brother, too. Wouldn't mind some stuff like that with him and the other minds from other teams. I think it'd be beneficial to host a rival each week in that format. I think that's what we're going to start doing. I don't really have an LSU connection, though. But I think that'd be a good... I just think those two schools would... Like, we'll do it right by them. I mean, obviously, y'all know I'm pretty level-headed. I'm not just going to needlessly hate on a rival. We'll talk objectively about them, and I think A&M and opposing fan bases could appreciate it. What's up, Noah? Good to see you, man. How'd it go? He did good? Thor! Thor just got back from school. Come here, Thor. How was school? How was school? Look at this. The heater melted it. What's up, Thor? Can you give me a Go Irish? Oh, he got the tape. All right, 3rd and 5 for Ohio State. Big moment for Notre Dame. Can they do it? No, they won't. Big run for Will Howard for the first down. Good scramble. Linebackers turned their back to him. Everyone else vacated. Big gap to run into. Good play by Will Howard. That's just taking what's given, man. Yep, all in man, everyone facing their man, no one in zone looking at the quarterback besides the deep safeties, and just not enough to corral him before the first down. He gets extra yards, too. Yeah, you got to be willing to run against the man-heavy teams like Notre Dame. And A&M was a man-heavy team as well. Another first down for Ohio State. No flag there, no flag. He was still in bounds when he got hit. I like it, though. If he's just going to kind of pussyfoot going out of bounds, hit him hard. Hit him hard. It's not a quarterback. They're not going to give him that benefit of the doubt if he's not a quarterback. Yeah, SB Hustle, I actually want to get Matt on pretty soon to talk about the transition to 2025 for Texas, the players they've lost. They've lost a lot, but I've talked to Matt, and he still feels very confident about the pieces they're getting back, especially on defense. And he's high on their offensive line, even though they lose a bunch there, too. I think their question marks are kind of receiver. Maybe running back. Wisner's back, Blue's gone, but I've heard tale that Baxter might not be 100% after that injury. Who knows, though? He could be a star next year. Hope he is. I don't want that to be the case at all. Even as a rival. Never rooting for that. If we had Howard or Leonard, our offense would look better. If we had a veteran quarterback, for sure. For sure. Like I said, this year, I was banking on, or a lot of us were banking on Connor to kind of be that catalyst for the offense. An experienced junior coming back, hopefully to play his best football ahead of him. And it didn't pan out, and you had to hit the reset button on a quarterback. You got Marcel, who I'm really high on, but you absolutely took the negatives that come with starting such a young, developing quarterback. And we saw him improve, play his best game in the bowl game, but it was too little too late. It wasn't enough to elevate the offense in some of those big games. After you lost Le'Veon, Reed couldn't just take that mantle and run with it. He wasn't capable yet. Hopefully that was an investment for the future and Reed really pans out. And I think he's fully capable of doing it. But yeah, man, if you just had like a one-year senior to go in this year, that would have been great. And, you know, it's great that you bring in Zeno, because if Reed goes down, God forbid, he could be that. He could be that experienced guy that comes in and, you know, just runs things and handles things with poise. Zeno is a good grab. Perfect kind of quarterback to add, I think, if you're, you know, sticking to Reed. It was a year he could afford to do it, SB Hustler. Yeah, and it panned out and it won you a game at least. It won you a game versus LSU. That was a tough decision to make. I mean, you know, I feel like Jimbo just rides Connor in that game. I don't know, man. Something seemed off with Connor this year. Just like his, I guess, mindset and persona seemed a little off. I just think he was feeling the pressure, feeling the lingering effects of an injury, both mentally, maybe physically. And he made Elko made the tough decision. Let's see if it pans out. Let's see if it works out. Whoa. By the way, the reason I was super late and barely made the stream in time today, I got locked out of work. Everyone left early. I was the last one there. I was closing up shop. I took my dogs to work today because I basically work in it's a warehouse with like a small storefront. It's mainly a warehouse. And I took them out to go go potty before I left. And the wind slammed the door shut behind me and it locked the door. And my phone and my keys were inside. That was the only entry to the office. I had to go to the neighboring office. I had a big-ass dog, and I had my little Pomeranian with me. And I had to go to the neighbors and have someone come back and unlock the office. It was a mess. So I got put about an hour and a half behind on my day. And it was freaking cold. I put the Pomeranian in my jacket so he wouldn't, you know, die. Lou Holtz is so cozy. It was pretty embarrassing. The neighboring office, they were, bless their hearts, they were so nice. But it was like, I didn't know what it was. I thought it was just physical therapy. It was women's sexual health physical therapy. And I felt very out of place in there because I'm like a big dude. Just walk in with a dog and I'm just like, can I use your phone, please? But they were so nice about it. So I might have to go back and give them some Starbucks gift cards. Ohio State on the drive, man. This has gone all Ohio State since that 10-minute drive. Man, you got to be real, man. This might be Lou Holtz's last chance. Will Howard, quarterback power. I need to start calling off the screen that I have the clock on, not the one that's a second ahead. All right, now we're locked in. Will Howard, quarterback power. Get that extra blocker with Judkins. Get the first down. Yeah. The trends of the sport. Quarterback power. Let's see if it grows after this postseason. We could not execute this play. For whatever reason, whenever we ran this, quarterback power, quarterback gap scheme plays, any quarterback run without a zone read, we just could not execute on such plays. I don't know why. Oh, God. Guys, it's early in this game, but Ohio State is looking like they're taking control over it. After giving up the 10-minute drive and touchdown, they quickly scored, got a 3-and-out, and then scored pretty damn quickly once again. Now the pressure is all on Notre Dame. Ohio State gets the ball at the half. But we've seen Ohio State change games around halftime, so let's see if they can do that right now. This is when Ohio State's done their magic this postseason. Notre Dame. No, because Notre Dame is down starting D end. They're down a starting D tackle in Riley Mills. Howard Cross is banged up. They're banged up in their run stopping players. Yeah, that was a touchdown. That was a touchdown. And it's just remarkable Notre Dame's made it this far, sustaining as many injuries as they have, too. All right. Big moment in the game coming up right here. How does Notre Dame handle the end of this half? If they go 3-0 again right here before the half with Ohio State getting it to start the third, trouble, man. This is exactly what we were talking about. Notre Dame has to keep the pace. Imagine living in Ohio or Indiana. It'd be cold. Wouldn't like that. Yeah, man. This could be the beginning of the end if Notre Dame doesn't answer strong right now. Texas Ohio State was a national championship. I think so. I still felt like Notre Dame could make this game, and I still do feel like they could make it competitive, but this is the moment right now. I don't like the way this guy slaps the duck in this commercial. I just don't like it. Restroom, be right back. Right here, up. Thor's gonna run the show. I live in Michigan. Ohio is surprisingly beautiful. Yeah, I've never been to Ohio. I think people like it up there. What's up, little shy? All right, this is. I think the end of this half and the start of the second half is the game for Notre Dame. If they can regain control right now, they have a chance. If they don't, this will snowball. I don't think there's a scenario where, Notre Dame comes back from a 2-point deficit with Ohio State getting the ball. You got to show life right now, Notre Dame. All right. Notre Dame will get it at the 25. Go Spurs, go. LeBron James. Big Michigan fan. I see that Woodford Reserve behind LeBron James. Shout out Woodford Reserve, the star of that shot. Quarterback power again. I mean, yeah, they're playing with nothing to lose. Just running the hell out of Riley Leonard. Good first down run, though. Very productive. I mean, last drive was killed by a penalty. Let's avoid that, Notre Dame. I mean, there's literally no reason to kind of dial back the quarterback usage and wear and tear this game. He's done. Dropping back to pass here, surprisingly. Nothing going. Brought down, but he gets the ball out. They're going to argue he was down. He did not look down to me. Yeah, there were just nowhere to go with the ball. And a pretty good pass rush. Notre Dame is the best passing team. They are not. Oh, no. Oh, God. This is the moment, man. You know, somehow I knew what you meant, Lil Shy. This is bad. This is bad. This is not good. Man, Notre Dame has totally fallen apart since that drive. The timing of that plays off. The ball bounces off of Mitchell Evans. He recovers it, but that's the drive. It's over. Here comes the punt. Dude. Notre Dame needs a big moment right here. I don't know how it comes. Way to bottle up the punt. Or the punt return, I should say. Oh, man. Again, pressure on Notre Dame. Huge defensive series. It was a huge offensive series. They got nothing. They're going to throw us a commercial. Wouldn't be surprised. I know, SB Hustle. This actually might be like 42-10. Is how it feels right now. All right, Notre Dame, if you ever had a turnover, a 3 and out, a big stop, this is where you need it. Bow up. All right, good tackle. Bottled up that play. You don't make that tackle, that could get real scary. $10 for 10. Just insane. Can I see Pup? Give me Pup. I want to show him. I want y'all to see what I'm working with here. The Pomeranian. He's on his last leg. Literally, he just broke his leg. His hind leg is broken. And he's missing an eye and all of his teeth. But he's our mascot still. That dog is ugly. All right, run the option, pitched it, bottled up, gain of 1. All right, Notre Dame has a chance right here. This would be a big stop, if only to prevent points right here. But they got to get a first down if they get it back. Wow. Damn, dude. Will Howard's on a heater right now, under pressure. The guy was wide open, but he hits him while getting hit. I mean, dude. This ain't going well. Blitz gets through for Notre Dame. Good coverage. The first receiver wasn't there. The linebacker was right there. Good play by Notre Dame. Again, just, if they don't score here, that's a big, big deal. All right, 2nd and 11. 2-minute warning pending. Pitch right to Henderson. Henderson outside. Gets a little bit of yardage. Going to be 3rd and 5 or so. 3rd and 7, something like that. After the 2-minute timeout. No, yeah, 3rd and 7. All right, this is a chance, man. Notre Dame has to get the stop here. Slippery slope if you don't. Biggest play of the game coming up. And it's 3rd and 7, but for Ohio State, that's totally attainable. For Notre Dame, not so much. And that's the difference in this game. Man, Riley Leonard's passing has not been it this game. It's been bad. He's had 3 ducks. 3 open receivers he's just missed. I'd imagine his heavy usage early in this game running could be playing an effect in his ability to pass consistently. Feeling the weight of each hit build up. Quarterbacks usually don't take hits at this rate. But playing with abandon. I missed the wink, but that's scary, Noble. And he's still 11 for 11. Insane. How are y'all dealing with this freeze tomorrow? Y'all have work tomorrow? Y'all gonna have to drive through this thing? I'm in San Antonio, and I'm not going in. I'm shutting the shop down, but it's scary out there. Last time we had a freeze in San Antonio, my truck got totaled. I've told this story. I ain't doing it, so quit asking. I stocked up on meats here. I have propane. I have a gas-powered fireplace. We're good. I have a bidet. We're fine. We're fine. He winked at the camera on 3rd down conversion when he was getting blitzed and completed it. Damn. That is dirty, Noble. That's very dirty. Supposed to get snow in College Station tomorrow? Damn. Lil Shy, are you a student? Did they cancel class tomorrow? Those toilet water fountains are great, man. They're great. We've saved so much on toilet paper. It's insane. And it's just way more sanitary. You just have to get over that initial shock factor, that little, and then you're good. First few times, a little bit of a, but you're used to it, and you're very clean and peace of mind. Yeah, they cancel school. I go to A&M to graduate next fall. Nice. We all enjoy the day off tomorrow. Be safe, man. Hopefully y'all keep power, all that stuff. All right, this is it. 3rd and 7. What the hell is Will Howard made of? Well, it's great protection, open receiver, but just stepped up and did the thing. This is dangerous, man. This is treacherous. My friend has one that shocks me every time. Dude, yeah, especially when they make heated bidets. Not mine. 12 for 12. Let's just leave it there. Okay. Again, I mean, Notre Dame's not scoring before the half unless there's a major, insane play. Just keep them off the board. This is a good play to start that. Get them the sack. Keep them away from field goal range. Keep it a one-score game. You're playing for a championship right here, right now, Notre Dame. Like, you actually are in the game, but, like, this is it right here. Keep them out of field goal range. Keep them out of the end zone. All right. Notre Dame's calling the timeout. I don't know about that. I guess you give yourself a chance, but this feels like a get-out-of-Dodge situation. I guess with Ohio State getting the ball. Maybe let that clock run right here with 1:25 to go. If there's like, 2:25, maybe a little bit different. You have that 2-minute timeout coming up, but eesh. I guess they feel desperate. I don't know. A heater for around your neck at Walmart? Damn, that's pretty nice. I had a vest that had a heater built into it, but I lost the heater part. Still wear the vest. It's a cool looking vest. Another great completion by Ohio State for the first down. And that timeout will be chalked up as a time saver for Ohio State now. Yeah. Ohio State with a lot of time to work with and not much to go. If Will Howard goes, 20 for 20, I take a shot of salsa? What does he have to go for me to take the salsa? If Will Howard gets to 18 of 18... I'll take the salsa. If Will Howard goes 18 of 18, I'll take the salsa. But if not, you take the salsa. Okay. This guy almost came down with it. Both guys almost came down with it. And they high-five each other. Good gamesmanship there. No salsa today. We didn't make it. They both caught that. They just jarred out. Yeah, it's a pretty epic matchup right there. Watts versus Henderson. I don't know, man. I feel like Ohio State punches it in here. It's just me. And probably you, too. Will Howard scrambles decisively. Gets the first down, man. Ohio State's they're winning a natty right now, aren't they? We're watching it happen in real time, aren't we? This is the game right here. We're watching it. Like this is the Henderson powerful run for a gain of 6 or 7. Sheesh, man. Ohio State getting whatever they want. In the air, on the ground. Inside, outside. Up and downstairs. Walla Walla, Washington, Newport. Never mind. No one listens to Max Stalling, apparently. But what if Notre Dame does come back, huh? Procedural penalty. False start. Damn. No penalty. Timeout Ohio State before the penalty was thrown. Wow. Ryan Day, clutch. I was going to say, though, if it's a 5-yard penalty, I still felt like Ohio State was going to score. I mean, Notre Dame has no answer, man. Ohio State does it however they want to do it. Hell yeah, Cooper. Hell yeah. Hey, running bunny, what do you do with a 12-pack? Or what do you say to a 12-pack? However it goes. We both hooked up with that San Antonio girl. These are lyrics. Not my story. Max Stalling is an Aggie. What do you say to a 12-pack? Hey, running bunny, what do you say to running some line? Yeah, all right. This is the part where Ohio State scores. This is it. Wide ass open. Threat of the scramble just drew all the defenders in. Linebackers vacate the wide open Judkins for a touchdown. What's up, Old Army? We're watching the beginning of the end for Notre Dame right now. It feels like Ohio State just kind of maybe stamped in a championship just now. This feels pretty insurmountable given the styles and strengths of the team. Will Howard's NFL resume is ending with a bang. Not with a fizzle, but with a bang. Dude, and then Ohio State's just going to score before the half. Yeesh. Yeah, all the linebackers just collapse on Will Howard. He's been having success scrambling, running. Leaves Judkins wide ass open. Yeah, we pointed that out, Old Army, and we wondered, and maybe it's affecting his passing game because he's missed 3 open receivers this game. Will Howard bleeding out of the throwing arm. He's on such a heater, his arm is bleeding. That's insane. Which NFL team will draft Will Howard? I don't know. I feel like it'd be great if he could, you know, sit behind like a veteran, like a Stafford or something. Yeah, man, Howard is looking really good. He's just being patient, being poised, finding open guys, getting the ball there, scrambling when needed. He's doing it all. Man. What is this, like? Ohio State is like minus 700 to win now or something. Like, it's got to be pretty significant. Maybe more than that. Oh, man. They try to run the screen, try to pull it out of Ohio State's very own playbook from last week versus Texas. Didn't happen. Notre Dame's going to let it go. Man. I mean, what's the path for Notre Dame? Get a turnover. Well, we'll stick around for a little while, but man, this feels like the beginning of the end. Ohio State gets the ball at the half, Old Army. That's what makes this seem pretty damn difficult for them. Like, we just know Notre Dame is a ball control, slow-paced offense. We saw their 10-minute drive. I mean, that's how they play, and if they're at their best offensively. They also come up with big turnovers, special teams plays, that kind of thing. But against Ohio State, might not happen. Yeah, they're limited offensively. They don't really have a strong passing game. So there's no need to put the ball in danger with 25 seconds left for them. They're not capable of trying that, really. It's more dangerous. I mean, we've seen Leonard have accuracy problems already. It's just, Maybe if Notre Dame could come out and get a stop right away and a score right away, then a stop, then a score, then a stop and the score, they can win the game. Maybe. Hey, Connor, what's up, buddy? Dude, look at LeBron. LeBron's hyped. Weird to see. Wow. Yeah. Everyone who said that Texas versus Ohio State was the natty, it looks like they were right, man. I'm willing to give Notre Dame's defense a drive before we call this, though. I'm not back pocketing this one just yet. But it feels like it's sliding into that back pocket for Ohio State. Just left work. Who's up? Ohio State's up 21-7. Notre Dame started the game with an awesome 10-minute touchdown drive, but since then it's been all Buckeyes, man. And Ohio State gets the ball at half. It looks like the beginning of the end, Connor. Looks like the beginning of the end. Will Howard is 14 of 15 passing for 2 touchdowns. Yes, exactly, Ole Army. If Notre Dame can win the second half 15-0, they will win this game. I don't know if that happens. I mean, there's just too many weapons on Ohio State. They're dominating that Notre Dame defense in every facet. Just no answers, man. They could just do so many things offensively. And as good as Notre Dame is defensively, they're just abusing it. And if their man defense does cover them up and they sell out for that pass, Will Howard's just scrambling. They just have every answer right now. OSU is so complete, Wolfle. They have everything. And we're seeing the limitations of Notre Dame's offense in real time. I think besides that opening drive, I think what we thought Ohio State's path to this win is shining to be true, and maybe even more so than we anticipated. Will Notre Dame make adjustments? They'll make adjustments, but I don't know if it matters. I just think Ohio State has too much. It just feels like whatever Notre Dame does, Ohio State will have the answer. They'll just have the trump card. That's a election inauguration day pun right there. I heard Ohio State consulted Art Briles for a championship game plan. Yeah, that happened. Call-ins during half. You want to call in? Who wants to call in? Anybody can call in right now. Let me post the link. Cooper, let's see what Cooper and others are seeing. I'll just give you all the floor here. Connor heard me say that once. I used that in a video. From reports. I'm not in the room. I think that's going to be my new catchphrase. Connor picked up on that. I used that once and it came off sharp. All right, we'll do it. Halftime call-in show. Just call in, tell us what you're seeing real quick. I mean, you can just give your epilogue for the season because it's over, man. Oh, it feels over. All right, the link is there. It's in the chat. Click that. You'll be prompted to enter a waiting room. Uh-oh. Looks like the stream might be getting weird. Yeah, number 4 was by himself on that touchdown play. What up, Cooper? What you seeing? What you got to say tonight?
I'm just kind of sad that this whole season's over. This is kind of not how I really wanted it to end so far. I mean, Ohio State's really just blowing Notre Dame's doors off. Uh, I thought, especially after that 10-minute drive, I thought it was going to be a really close game. But
Yeah. I mean,
Will
Notre Dame
Howard,
showed that they had the ability to run on this defense, and it was a one-hit wonder, man. Just nothing since then. Nothing at all. I mean, what's Will Howard? Is he 14 to 15?
he's something like that. It's pretty scary. But I was just thinking about earlier today. I was thinking about how A&M played this Notre Dame team, week 1, and lost by 10.
Yeah.
And with not really that good of quarterback play. I mean, Connor played pretty bad.
That was his
So
worst game, probably. Yeah, we didn't have that, and I don't think this running game had really, formed into what it would be for a good stretch of the season just yet. I think both
yeah,
teams had a little bit of a learning curve. They were in game 1 of Riley Leonard and Mike Denbrock, but yeah, man, I felt like we had a chance in that game. Didn't work out, but yeah, man. I mean, got to play them again next year. They're going to be a tough out, but I don't know, man. I don't know what A&M can bring to them next year. I mean, right now they look beatable, but Ohio State's a damn good team. It seems like Ohio State just has every answer right now in a given play.
hmm
I mean, if it's not Ibuka, it's Smith. If it's not Smith, it's Judkins. If there's no one open, Howard's going to scramble. I don't know if A&M's going to have anything like that next year.
yeah. I don't. I mean, I'm scared, but I think they might. Notre Dame might just continue the trend of getting transfer quarterbacks to just rent for 1 year. I mean, it's worked out for them. It worked out for them this year. Um, so I mean, I want to see an experienced quarterback next year for Notre Dame. That's all I want to see because an experienced quarterback, they're too good with an experienced quarterback.
Yeah, I know. And if they get that, they're going to have the O line. They're going to have the running backs. I mean, I would
hmm
imagine their receivers could improve next year because they weren't great this year. I mean, serviceable at times, but not great this year. I think their offense will be pretty, pretty stout. Defensively, maybe we can run on them. I think they lose a bit on the interior. We shall see. But I don't know, man. Do you
Uh-huh.
do you see any path in Notre Dame in the second half?
I mean, you've got to stop them. You got to stop Ohio State. Maybe force a turnover, and I mean, in their drive, just kind of slow down Will Howard's momentum because he is on fire right now. So you got to do something to slow down that momentum, and then have a quick. Don't have like another 10-minute drive because Ohio State's just going to come back and rip the ball on you.
They need to find
Um,
something. They need to find an explosive somehow, defensive play, turn. They need something, man. It feels like a
yeah,
long shot, whatever it is, though. Hey, Jeb, why don't you call in real quick, Jeb? Get in here with Cooper. Let's see what Jeb is seeing.
yeah, because I mean, the you got to just do something to make Ryan Day kind of piss his pants a little bit. I mean, I feel like he's really comfortable right now,
Yeah,
and the entire offense and the entire defense, they're pretty comfortable. I mean, only giving up 7 points to Notre Dame in the first half, you got to feel really good about yourself as a defense.
yeah, man.
Um,
Jeb's
I
in a
don't know,
call. All
dude.
right. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's not even. Wait, what did they do in the first drive? Can they recreate any of that? I mean, they probably can't afford a 10-minute drive like you were saying. They probably can't afford to let that much time come off at this point in the game because as soon as Ohio State gets the ball, they're just going to rip it. They're going to go down the field. So Yeah, I think we're looking at Ohio State as the Natty, as the championship winner here. But I mean, let's just hope for some college football magic right now.
Yeah, I mean Riley Leonard. That first drive was he looked like a running back on that first drive, but I don't think he has that in his tank anymore. And even if he did, it would just take too long. So
Yeah, man. I mean, shit. I mean, you don't run a quarterback like that very often. That was definitely a championship, no game after this game plan, and just rip it. But he's tired. He was inaccurate after that. He's had like 3 ducks on the day, so I don't know,
yeah,
man. I don't know.
I don't know. I guess you might bring in just a quarterback that can just run the ball, just a package, just give him a break.
Right.
I don't know. You got to do something though.
I know they got to shake it up.
Yeah, maybe run a wildcat because their run game is. I mean, that first drive, it looked like it was. It looked like insane, dude. I don't know how they. I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
It's
not what we wanted. Not what we wanted. Credit to Josh Pate. He has the great stats behind him, the great stats and info, whatever he calls it. He said that the average winning margin in the college football playoff era by the championship team is 21 points, and this seems like it's going right in line with it. Let me add Jeb to the call real quick. Jeb, does Notre Dame have any chance whatsoever?
You want me to be real?
Be real as hell.
I haven't been watching the game all that much.
Oh, okay, that's really real.
Yeah, I've been watching here and there. I know Notre Dame. I watched the first drive where they just ran quarterback power the entire time. And I think it looks like Ohio State would adjusted to it.
Yeah. Yeah, they adjusted to it, and then like to try to match that adjustment, they've had a couple of open opportunities by the receivers, but Leonard's missed some guys, and maybe the lingering effects of getting hit and being used so high. Yeah, Noble, call in right now. We'll get you into the call.
Yeah, I really hate both of these teams.
Cooper, do you hate these teams?
I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on either of them. I didn't like Notre Dame just because we lost to them, but
yeah,
I do like how Ohio State beat the Sips in Tennessee. So
I don't know. I don't think Notre Dame. I mean, anything can happen, but I don't think Notre Dame has enough firepower to come back.
Yeah,
you can't spot Ohio State 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and like Cooper was saying, another 10-minute drive. Yeah, maybe he can get you some points, but that just burns your clock and burns your opportunities because
they don't have the passing game to extend the field against a good defense like Ohio State.
Yeah. Noble, what's the path? Paint the picture for us. How does Notre Dame do it?
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
We got like 4 guys on right now.
Notre Dame, thanks for showing up. It's been a good run.
I know, man. It's so over.
Okay, they're just going to have to get turnover lucky, like, insanely. I said Ohio State could win this game losing the turnover battle, and then this is, like, the worst script they could have. It looks like they blew their load out early on that first drive, and then, the key is, like, don't let them win second down, first down, and then third and long, it's over. They're missing wide open passes, too.
Yeah. I remember when Leonard last year was supposed to be like a first-round pick. Remember that buzz was going around last year?
Yeah. Mike Denbrock's a great OC, but it looks like they just ran into a buzzsaw of a defense.
Yeah, that's their strength is their running game. In Ohio State, they just loaded the box up and made them pass, and they just can't pass on them.
Yeah. Yep, it's going to be an uphill battle. I think this college football season is about to end with a whimper, guys. I think we're on the blowout path, and I think we're on to the true off season.
Notre Dame, they just
I think somebody said it in the chat earlier, but like this expanded playoff is giving a new lease for coaches who would normally be eliminated by now. Like Ryan Day doesn't make the old under the playoff format, and he's looking at the offseason like in a very cold and dark way. And now he's going from I think like you're looking at a similar to how Kirby Smart coming out party where they were been knocking at the door for a while, but then he wins the championship and it changes everything.
All right, who would the Final Four be in the old format? Because I know Arizona State wouldn't be in it, even though they were a top 4 team this year. That was by conference. And same with Boise. It would have been Georgia, Oregon, and then who was 5 and 6? It'd be Texas and Ohio State, right?
I think so.
Would you just have two Big Ten versus SEC for that matchup?
That's what it seems like, right?
I think you'd piss off too many. The committee would piss off too many people with that. I mean, those are probably the 4 best teams, but I don't think they would.
Yeah.
have the balls
See,
to do
that's
that.
the problem with the committee. Screw the balls. Screw their opinions. Let's get the BCS back in here.
Dude, I actually I miss the BCS era in a way. In a way, I do kind of miss it because it made bowl games relevant.
I do agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean back then, I remember like as a kid, like being on Christmas break, watching bowl games was so fun. Now the bowl games, they don't even mean anything anymore.
It is pretty sad.
Yeah. Well, we had the 12-team playoff, and some of those games were pretty fun. The first round.
Yeah, I like that too. Notre Dame had an easy path though. I mean, they played an Indiana team who was kind of fraudulent. They don't, they had a good year, but they don't have the talent to match up against teams like
Agreed.
Ohio State. And then they played Georgia with the backup quarterback. I already knew Georgia was going to lose that game.
Yeah,
I don't think Stetson Bennett was the reason why they lost.
Stetson Bennett.
I'm not Stetson Bennett. I'm Gunnar
He
Stockton.
looks like Stetson Bennett.
Yeah.
No, yeah. If Georgia's wide receivers would have caught footballs, it would have been a closer game for sure.
Agreed.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
true.
I blame the receivers.
Yeah.
But Notre Dame's a good team. I'm not going to take anything from them. They're a good team. They have a lot of talent. They just need to join a conference.
Yeah.
I think if you're going to say the best positive coming out of the 12 teams, that you probably have a good shot at crowning the best champion.
Yeah.
Because in previous years, the team that wins is not necessarily the best team. This one is like you're going to have to play your way into it.
Yeah, you kind of trim the fat off as you go on, right? You definitively, eliminate the teams that don't deserve it, I guess. But all right, well, I have you guys. Real quick opinions on adding Nyblack, the latest edition.
Nyblack.
I'm assuming.
Hey, you know what? I got a Texas guy with me right now. Let's get his opinion on it.
How you feeling? Oh no, I don't want to hear this.
Mitchell, how do you feel about Nyblack? He just transferred to A&M. I heard he was a locker room cancer. Is that true?
That's officially the first
Jesus.
UC guy that's ever transferred to A&M.
In football, yes, because
In
we have
football, yes.
what's his name, James. What's his name in baseball? The pitcher.
He's not a great blocking tight end, but he's not.
He's really small. He's not going to be a blocker. He's going to be.
He's like a wide receiver playing.
Wide receiver.
Like a tall wide receiver. Yeah.
Yeah,
I like that. I like the ad because I do think you need another pass catching tight end to go with Armstrong and Carner.
Yeah.
I think it's a good room. I'm feeling really good. Like offensively next year, I'm feeling very good about the team. They should be better. If not, they're just cursed. I'm gonna forever believe that.
Yeah.
The only group that worries me a little bit is the defensive line.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it wasn't great this year with your stars. Who says it's just a big step up next year without those stars and having a big question mark at strong side, question mark at nose, question in your bulk and size in the interior? I mean, that's
a big part of your defense. You can have a great secondary all you want, but if your defensive line's getting pushed back, I mean, your defense feeds off the defensive line.
And you know what kind of team could expose that? Week 3, Notre Dame.
Yeah, running teams. You're not big in the middle. Like I was saying earlier, like I know Elko, I don't know if he's looking. I know he likes quicker defensive tackles, but the problem is if you don't get big nose guards, man, teams are going to run all over you.
Yeah.
And it happened this year. That was the main concern this year was like, we're not bigger in the middle anymore like we used to be with Jimbo. How's that going to affect the team? And it ended up affecting the team.
Yeah.
It was kind of like fraudulent because the teams that couldn't run the football, it made our defensive line look better than what they really were. And then we played physical teams. They ran the football on us.
Yeah. Yep.
And it's just like, and this year it sucks because in the portal, we missed out on a bunch of guys, but there's just no one really to take. So you're hoping that the spring portal, there's going to be guys there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because right now the interior scares me a little bit.
Yeah, it might be light again next year. You might be looking at Regis as your biggest guy again. Maybe Hicks can blow up to like 310 or so, but you're looking at 310 max, I think, on that D-line right now. But you're looking real light at defensive end. I think maybe the Iowa State transfer, who looks pretty good, maybe he can play some strong side D-end.
Yeah, right. I think he'll compete for the D tackle spot with Hicks.
Yeah.
How big is he?
He's like 295.
He's only like 300 pounds. Yeah, he's not very big.
But he did play strong side D-end at Iowa State quite a bit. Is a versatile guy, so he's big for that if you want to use him there in running situations.
I mean, I'm excited. I like Howell, but other than that, everyone else is kind of a mixed bag. I mean, because you have Hicks, who showed flashes this year, the 5-star potential. but he hasn't. I mean, he hasn't been a consistent player yet.
I'm glad he did show those flashes though, because I didn't see a lot before that LSU game.
Yeah, before the LSU game, he was kind of like a no-show.
From that moment forward, I think he became a little bit more consistent. If he can build off of that, that's huge. But all right, guys, I'm gonna call it. Thank you guys for calling in. We'll do this again. This was fun.
Absolutely.
Later,
Night,
y'all.
guys.
Night.
Night.
Enjoy the funeral. All right, bye. Funeral of Notre Dame. Thank you guys for calling in. That was fun. We'll definitely implement that into A&M games. Good call, SB Hustler. No worries, Noble. We got a game to watch now. All right, let's reload this. Y'all can't watch that. Don't look. Don't look. All right, guys. Gonna run to the restroom real quick, then we'll be right back in the game. Should be starting the second half here soon. Be right back. Yep, and we will beat everything to like a dead horse. Is that the phrase? Beat it like a dead horse for the next 6 or 7 months. We'll be talking a lot of football. We'll switch to baseball here soon. We got some more basketball to do. I'm glad the rest of Aggie sports, the other of the big three, are doing really well because it really makes this football, which is the main event, it makes the football off season go much quicker. Because if you go into Omaha, you're Omaha right into 4th of July, and after that 4th of July week, I'm getting into preseason thoughts for football. It's right there. So we got a nice bridge coming up, and dude, I want to savor this baseball season. I don't want that to go by quickly, so it'll be nice.
Howard potentially taken off.
All right, here we go, man. Just end it. Just end it. Just twist the knife, Ohio State. Jeb, get into baseball this year. It's time to do it. I know Jeb has been on the fence about baseball. It's time for Jeb to jump all into baseball. Yeah, I'll be playing some NCAA too. That'll come back into the mix. I'm curious what we do on NCAA. Do we go Dynasty again and we give more sponsored players like we did before, like Me Off Jack and Noble Guy and Buford Jennings and Devoid Slopintosh? Or do we go straight salsa challenge, take A&M online and see how many fools we can beat? But if I lose, I take the salsa. I don't know which path we go with NCAA, but we'll be playing it. But I think we'll probably do a watch party for all the Tuesday baseball games, even though those are, the less exciting ones. I know you love baseball, Jeb. I know you played some baseball in your day. Yeah, Jeb, I remember Me Off Jack. Oh, Connor. Okay, Notre Dame with the big PBU to start the half. Let's go. Dynasty and online. I'll mix it up. We'll do both. Let's run squads. Squads on what? What squads? Softballs will be good this year too. That's very true. You talking squads on what squads? Guys, y'all are going to hate this. He's running away with the football season. He has the college football season in his hands, and he's down at the 5-yard line. The college football season is almost over. Hall of Fame subscriber tournament. Yes, sir. Yeah, game's over. Yeah, it's freezing now. It's going to snow tonight. 70% chance of snow. I hate that that squads thing is only an Ultimate Team SB Hustler. You can't control who you play against either. SB Hustler, yeah, it's only Ultimate Team and it's only random match-made opponents. You can't play another team. This one's over. This one's over. You going into work tomorrow? I'm not. I'm not. Texas Ohio State was the real natty. That proved to be true. Hashtag it's over indeed, old Army. Where's Touchdown Jesus when you need him? Touchdown Jesus has forsaken Notre Dame. Touchdown Jesus is now on Ohio State's team. God, Kirk Herbstreit's so happy. I want Notre Dame to win it all so A&M could say that they were the runner-up for the championship this year. That was the real agenda. At least Marcus Freeman got the Molly McGrath and not the Holly Rowe. Do you mean like she's bad at her job, or do you mean like she's bad? What do you mean, SB Hustle? What do you mean by that? I'm just waiting for the season to end. Real ones know that Holly Rowe's the real answer. She'll take care of a young man. She'll provide an excellent education, put an excellent home over your head, and give you an excellent upbringing. There it is. This game is done. It's done. There's no way back. It's over. And look at the Coach Freeman body language. It's over. I mean, everyone in the building, in the world, knows it. Maybe Lou Holtz believes. Maybe Lou Holtz thinks there's just one little chance. I'll give Notre Dame a drive. But I gotta say, I'm going to probably end the stream early because this isn't a football game anymore. This is a shellacking. We got baseball, Matt. We got baseball. You got Schloss, Matt. How you feel about it? How you feel about having Schloss, Matt? Y'all deserve each other. You nasty snakes. Schloss in Texas was just a match made in heaven. More like hell. Notre Dame wins the Jersey game. True that, Jeb. True that. We take what we want. You didn't take the natty. $22 points. 22-0. That's the path. Touchdown, stop. Touchdown, stop. Touchdown. 2-point conversion, stop. Win. Lou Holtz believes. He's more beaver now than man. He wears Botox, has blushed cheeks, has like strangely lined up beard. Hammer Notre Dame, boys. What does $1 get me? Texas baseball ranked. I think they're like around the 20, around like 17, 20, something like that, Jeb. We have a tough baseball schedule. Our road schedule is really tough in baseball. All right, let's take a look at this A&M baseball schedule. All right, we got Elon Musk to start the season. Apparently, Elon is good for Elon. You got McNeese, Cal Poly, Texas State. These are all home games, by the way. Arizona in I don't know what Dalkin Park is, but it's in Houston. So is Oklahoma State. So is Rice. The 3 Houston games. Back home for UTSA on a Tuesday. Then Texas Southern on a Wednesday. 2 midweek games that week. The New Mexico State series at home. Prairie View on a Tuesday. Then you open conference play versus Bama at home. Corpus Christi. Then you go to Vandy. Not easy. Good team in Vandy. Houston Christian, my old school. Tuesday game, Kentucky at home, UIW. At Tennessee, another tough road draw. Sam Houston at home. South Carolina at home. Tarleton at home. At Arkansas, another tough road draw. Sam Houston at home. At Texas, a tough road draw. Lamar, LSU at home. Really good home draw. LSU's a damn top 10 baseball team this year. Houston, Tuesday game. Missouri at home. Then at Georgia. The road slate is ridiculous this year, guys, but we have the team that can handle it. It's going to be so fun. Early is walking into an insane situation. An insane situation. But he has the roster. He has the roster. And he knows the roster. That's a big deal, too. You know the game is bad when we're looking at college baseball in the middle of the third quarter. Here's the college baseball rankings. That's an ugly one. Let's not do that. All right. We're rank 1. This is D1 baseball. D1 baseball's rankings. Virginia, LSU number 3. We get them at home. Big deal. Tennessee 4, Arkansas 5. Both of those games are on the road. Both series are on the road. So that's 6 road games against top 5 teams there. Right off the bat, you're looking at 9 top 5 games in your season, preseason anyway. North Carolina, Oregon State, and then Georgia, number 8. You're playing at Georgia to close the season out. Tough schedule, man. You avoid Florida. There's Vandy. You're at Vandy this year. It's tough. You play Oklahoma State in your non-con. That'll be fun. Mississippi State, you don't play them. Texas is 19. You play there. Man, that's tough schedule. Really, really tough schedule. All right, 4th and 2 for Notre Dame. They're going to punt it. All right, guys. Should I call the show? Notre Dame just... Georgia's overrated, trust me. All right, we got time to determine that because they're the last game of the year. You could be right. There's the obvious fake. They complete it for the... That's incomplete. Guys, we're going to call it a show. This game's over. I'll put out a couple of videos, or at least a video this week. I will not be live again this week. We'll go live again next week, probably twice. Watch party for basketball, and then we'll go back to the Collins show next Thursday. I got an out of town this Thursday, so I will not be going live this week. But thanks for hanging out today. I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna get ahead on other things in life. You say we do Collins? I'm gonna call it a night, Cooper. I think I'm gonna call it a night. We don't got a football game no more. But like I said, I'll try to drop a vid this week, and then we'll go back to the live schedule next week with a basketball game early in the week, the midweek, and then we'll go live for the Collins show Thursday. We'll just watch Ohio State score here real quick. Why not? The end around counter. They're just getting cute with it. They're getting cutesy with it. Gain of 4. Productive first down play. Why is Notre Dame in the Natty? They suck. Is Ohio State about to score? By the reaction of the chat, I anticipate an Ohio State touchdown right here. Is it about to happen? No, just a first down. I'm just going to let Ohio State score, then we'll call it. And I want to see 42-10. No, it's going to be more than that. It's going to be like 56-10, 56-14, 56-17. This is bad. This is the mismatch that everyone thought it could be. And then some. Good season. Everyone's calling it in the chat. And Henderson busts it outside. Little gain. Everyone's acting like they just saw a touchdown. I haven't seen a touchdown yet. I haven't heard the fat lady sing yet, guys. As far as I'm concerned, we still got 22 on the field. Season's not over yet. We still got football to play. But Ohio State, they look tough. They look real tough. Texas Natty step, it's coming. Here's the thing with Texas. They'll be pretty good next year. Not as good as this year. They'll win 10 games. Probably another, tough playoff loss for Texas this year. They might only win 9. But in 2026, everything lines up for Texas to have a great year. But Arch Manning will go pro. Arch Manning will go pro. He'll leave Texas in the dust. And then it's over for Texas. Then it's over. I've seen Ryan Day choke before. Oh, this would be a monumental choke. Hey, the stream's not off just yet. The stream's not off just yet. All right. Backed up by way of penalty, 2nd and 17. Ohio State's just saying roll, clock, roll. And if we can score a touchdown while we're at it, even better. Notre Dame stuffs the run. Uh-oh. We're going to stick around. We're going to play it cool for a minute. It could not be more over. Oh my goodness, he overthrew him. He overthrew him. This was a touchdown. Damn. They're just teasing us. Can we beat this Notre Dame team next year? I think we're capable. They got a good running game. I don't know if they're elite, though. They got a really good running game, though. Field goal's good. I'm about to put $100 on Notre Dame right now. I'm just going to do it. What happened to my backdrop? I came home to this. I had the heater on all day. And apparently it melted the adhesive of my wallpaper. And it fell off. And it's just hanging there. So I have to fix it later. I tried to fix it before the stream, but it fell off again. Notre Dame's quarterback next year is TBD. They have a bunch of good candidates on the team right now that they're very excited about. But it'll probably be a less experienced quarterback, unless it's Angeli. I'm not wasting my money, Wolfo. I was joking. I'm not wasting. That's just toilet money. What's the new live spread, though? What's the live spread of this game? The live spread is Ohio State minus 27.5. I feel like we can run on Notre Dame next year, though, SB Hustla. They lose their interior D linemen, which were so good for them. Howard Cross and Riley Mills. And we get our O-line back and hopefully a healthy Moss. I think we can run on them. Just can we stop their run is the question. Wouldn't be super concerned about them passing all over us. I don't know how stiff they're going to be against the run. They'll be a great pass defense. But we'll have dynamic 1-2 punch with Reed and Moss. Hopefully Moss is good enough to go. All right, guys, I think I'm going to give it one more possession here. All right. The comeback starts now. I believe. In aliens. Anybody see Nosferatu? That's the only movie I want to see right now, and I feel like I'm missing my chance. Maybe I'll watch it tomorrow during the snow day. This is it, SB Hustle? This is part of the plan? Wow, quarterback power. Look, if we can't come out with the win, we're at least going to run Riley Leonard into the absolute dirt today. I think Leonard's happy to do it, though. Little screenplay for a first down, Notre Dame. Notre Dame has them right where they want them. Trust the process. Good play. Damn, that was a headshot for Bo Collins. Bo Collins is loopy. Did you see him? Is he like stumbling around after that, taking that shot to the head? Get him out of the game. He's going to play through it. Bo Collins broke our hearts. That sideline tiptoe grab, jump ball over Will Lee in the last 6 minutes of the game. Yeah, the bigger the deficit, the more amazing the comeback, the inevitable comeback. Leonard sacked. Only 215 days? That's not bad. And we got a full baseball season in there. So Gavin Cash used to play at Texas. What's the pitcher's name whose name is escaping me? Josh Stewart played at Texas before, and now Amari Nyblack played at Texas before. Ooh, they're going to call PI. The bailout PI. Wolfel, but we have a full baseball season in that 215 days. And then the 2 months before the football season, that's football season. Jace Hutchins is too. You're right. Jace Hutchins is. That's crazy. We're racking them up. Yeah, Gavin Cash took a little detour at Tech, though. He's just doing the toxicity tour across Texas. Just end it, Ohio State. Just put the nail. It's over. What are we talking about? It's over already. The season's over. I make myself laugh sometimes. Quarterback pull short of the first. Good run by Leonard for the first down. Not a really catchable ball there. I find it weird how everybody just copies the same celebrations in football, but it's just like trends, like the sword or the box or the roll the dice or the gritty. It's like we're let's just make up our own. It's like you have to buy the emote on the Fortnite store. No, you can make your own emote. Wow. This is the comeback. This is the comeback! This is it! This is it! They're coming back! Lou Holtz is not going to bed just yet. Go for two. Nice little sneaky shovel pass for the 2-point conversion. Well, Ohio State's about to score. Ohio State's about to score. Don't even say it. Don't even say it. Ohio State's about to score a touchdown. I'll be right back, guys. Did I miss the comeback? Did I miss the comeback? Glad I went to OSU. Also, Housel in the third quarter. Loved your defensive grade breakdown, by the way. Thank you, JB Boss. I appreciate that. Did I miss a comeback? I was not taking a dump. I was making homemade ice cream in my Ninja Creamy. This is protein shake. Wait, why do I see Ryan Day cheering? Did Ohio State score while I was gone? No, it's Ohio State ball. I didn't miss anything because it was all commercials. I didn't miss a damn thing because all the commercial breaks. Here comes the comeback. Is this it? Good completion. Another quarterback power. Short of the first down. Ohio State gets this, though. I look to the right. My dog's on the bed humping my pillow. Labs. Quarterback sneak. He gets it. I don't know why we're holding on here, people. Notre Dame is inevitable. This has all the ingredients for a Ryan Day freak out. It would be glorious. It's only a 2-touchdown game if they play their cards right. See, in SB, you're normally a it's over kind of a guy, so maybe you really do feel this. Good pass rush. Uh-oh. 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 There's a flag. Wow. That was like an opportunity. Why are you doing that? So dumb, dude. Incredibly stupid, man. End of the quarter. We got nothing. Ryan is on the cusp of the 21 Kirby Smart effect. Was that Kirby's first natty? It was. I almost called it quits, but here we are believing in something that's not going to happen. I just needed my protein ice cream. Now we're all good. I'm just staying for the possibilities. I mean, if this meltdown were to happen, it would be historic. I think Oben just ruined the chances of it happening, though. With that roughing the passer. Because they're about to potentially get off the field. Who's going for the Chiefs in the NFL? Don't we all want to see the Chiefs win it all? I know I do. Freeman's upset, man. That's a lot of words to say it's over. Wow. Sneaky reverse action to Ibuka. And Ibuka is still running. No way. He might have been down. SB Hustler, I think he was down. I think he was down. Jay, what's up? No, he was down. SB Hustler, he was down. Don't get excited. Don't get excited. The man was down. Oh my goodness, it's a fumble! It's a fumble! It's a fumble. No way. It's not happening. Stop it. SB Hustler, stop it. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. There's no way this happens. Guys, there's no way. Ryan Durr sent you back. Welcome back. It's not gonna happen. I'm here to ground you. I will keep you grounded. I knew I didn't end the stream for a reason, though. All right. Let's just pucker up a little bit. Who knows what could happen? I know what's not going to happen. I think Ibuka knew it, too. Me too, Old Army. Me too. Let's get the chaos going. Make them sweat. Score. Get the score. You know who's breathing a sigh of relief is Oben, who just had the late hit on the quarterback. All right, here we go, Notre Dame. Let's go. End around. Faison bottled up. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm just not feeling it, but I'm here for it. Nothing going. 3rd and 9. This could be a major buzzkill right here. y'all handle Cooper there. I don't want to steer Cooper wrong. You can't bet even odds on that. You got to get like plus 400 odds on that or something. You got to put 10 on the line. He's got to put 20 on the line. Crazy shit is happening on my computer screen. I still don't believe in it. I still don't believe in it. Play action. I mean, pass interference defense. No way. Holding defense. Oh my goodness. I still don't believe. I still don't believe. Herb Street was mad about that one. Herb Street was mad. You could hear it. Screen gets destroyed. Loss of 5. I don't believe, Noah. I don't believe. I'll be honest. I do not believe. All right, quarterback draw to Leonard. Minimal gain. I mean, it's 2-down territory, right? So you could run right here. Spread it out. Go 4 wide. Quarterback power. Who says no? Problem is Ohio State might see that coming a mile away. All right. They got 4 receivers. Safeties are way up right now. Empty backfield. They're not going to quarterback run out of this, are they? No, they're passing. Hits Evans on the quick out. Good play knowing you have 2 downs to get it. What is it like when the season's over? What is Jeremiah's Love injury going to be? Like, it's going to be bad. They're not using Love. They're pointing that out right now. He must be really, really hurt. Oh my goodness. That was a back against the wall play, and they got it, but 2 2-point conversions. I don't believe. I just don't. I'll let SB Hustler believe. I don't believe. Good play. Quick out, backed off, just hit to take the yards. Need 1 point for the over. Oh, the over's cashing, Jay. Knock on wood. Imagine, dude. It's not going to happen, but imagine. Or believe, if you will. Oh, they're going to call a PI on that? They threw the PI? No way! They threw that? They fly now. Oh, it was holding number 2. Or number 10. Who was it? Number 2? That's a gift, man. I want to see number 2 hold. Show me Caleb Downs holding. I mean, I just want to see it. I'm not arguing. I'll take it. This is fun. 2 PIs on this drive. A clutch first down. That's number 1. They called it a number 2, though. That was a phantom call as long as they don't show it. They were ready for that. Leonard's barely getting up, guys. Oh, yeah. I guess, if they're calling that, yeah, I guess number 7 threw the guy down. They said number 2. I thought they meant number 10, but they actually meant number 7, which does kind of look like a 2. Are you going to jinx this like you've been? No. Throw the flag. Two downs to get it. Do you believe? Here we go. Oh, he had the running back in the flat. He had Love and a big opportunity there, man. Do you kick this just to keep morale alive? Because if you don't get this, the game's over. Yeah, they're going to kick it to keep morale alive. Jeremiah Love had a pretty clear pass to the touchdown, but Riley didn't see it. I mean, dude. That was a brick. That was a flat brick doink. Just flatline, hit the ball flat. Gosh, I want to call it, guys. This is not happening. All right, guys, I'm going to take the gamble. I'm going to call it there. I don't think they're coming back. That was the chance. That was the opportunity. We will get a good natty whenever A&M's in there. That's a promise we can deliver on. All right. I'll see you guys. I'll drop a video soon, but I won't be live till the next basketball game. I think next Tuesday or Wednesday. And then I'll be live Thursday night for the call-in show. You'll have a good night. That's the college football season. That's a wrap, y'all. See ya. I said, holy shit, what the hell's going on? We have an encore, baby. An encore. SB Hustler, you have to hold it down. I think you're the only one here. I stayed watching. I was just on my phone chilling before I went downstairs. Didn't end the stream. I wanted to see what would happen. And I'm glad we didn't. I'm glad we didn't. We got one last chance, people. All two of you. All two of us. One last chance. Are they going onside right away? No. Nice bouncy little football. All right, let's get one stop and win a championship if we're Notre Dame. Lou Holtz is on his last leg. This thing just won't die. It just won't die. Dude. There's no way. I still don't believe, SB Hustle. I still do not believe. Hand off right. All right. Imagine this is the straw that breaks the camel's back for Ryan Day. What an insane career if that were to happen, SB Hustler. You win 10 games every year. You're in the playoff discussion hunt or in the playoff every year. You can't beat Michigan. You choke in the natty. You're fired. Imagine that shit. No way. They're going to win a natty, though. They're going to win a natty. Oh, no. First down. The dream just took a major blow. We're back, Jay. We're back like we never left. We're back like Notre Dame. But that was a devastating blow, that first down right there. And now the free timeout with the defensive player injury. Sucks. But I have a feeling that Notre Dame wants this. They want it against all odds. I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving. The show goes on. All right. All right, all right. You got the fumble play drawn up? You got the punch the ball the hell out of the guy's hand play drawn up? There ain't no quitting this Notre Dame football team. No quit. Them and their mustard pants and their golden domes. Matt, we're back. We're back like Notre Dame. I think we lost some people, but that's okay. The real ones stayed. Okay. Okay. One more play, 2-point conversion. 2-point conversion. 2-minute timeout. Plus, he looks like he's ready to hit someone in the face instead of get a carry. Timeout, Notre Dame. They took one. So they're putting their chips on the table. Nah, they could still give up a first theoretically right now, which is why you use it now. They just don't got no quit. Yes, it would be, SB Hustler. Yes, it would be. Because of the stage, too. The Florida one from like the 90s. What was that one? That was before my time. I remember hearing about it. Florida State. I'm looking up the best comebacks. There were none at this stage. None at this stage. Good blitz, right to where they're running. Stuffed it. 3rd and long. Immediate timeout by Notre Dame, man. So much time left. Imagine we get overtime. Biggest upset this year? Probably Northern Illinois, Notre Dame, right? Especially in hindsight. It's got to be that. Such an anomaly. Yeah, we're back, Noble. The show goes on. Let's see. Bliss does not get through. It was fun, guys. It was really fun. It got really exciting there for a minute. And of course, it's Jeremiah Smith. Great play. Great play. But now, Notre Dame +9 might not cash. It's in jeopardy. All the bettors are holding their breath right now. We still have the turnover play up our sleeves. All we have to do is call upon it. We still have the turnover play ready to go. Which card will they pull out of the deck? Will it be the turnover card? Top deck the turnover. Oh, man. Enjoy the ski resort, Ronnie. You missed kind of a blowout, then kind of a comeback, but it didn't really happen. Comeback came short, but it was fun. SB still believes to this damn moment. Blocked field goal, return, touchdown, kick 6 of sorts. I mean, I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. One thing's for sure. When this game's over, I'm going to go eat some chicken. Need to get these gains going. Thor! Notre Dame. You missed college football already. Savor these last 2 minutes. Relish in the fact that anything is possible right now. Notre Dame could force it. They could force the turnover. I ate it all. It's gone. Come here, Thor. Look. He missed it. Come here. Up. Touch. 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 Oh. Thor believes. Thor believes in Notre Dame. Okay. Here's the game plan. You got to punch the ball out. You got to punch it. You got to throw some knees. You got to just throw all your extremities right at that ball. Give it the And then bam, bam. Then take it to the house. Don't clip that. It's possible. It's not over. I don't believe in it, but it's not over. Here we go. Run the turnover play. Run it now. Run the turnover play right now. False start. I guess it's helpful. Show is not over, Troy. It's not over. We got the turnover play. Up our sleeves. Up our sleeves. We go. Hit him with the. Then we score. Running it right. Stuffed. 1 yard gain. Blocked field goal. SB Hustle might have a script on his hands. All right, so a first down here ends the game. Is there a first down available? There's not. There's not. They're at the 15 because of the flag. Yeah, Will Howard had a game. Will Howard had an absolute game. And remember that fumble was a big gain, too, that the guy just couldn't hang on to the ball, Ibuka. That's right. That's right, SB Hustler. Quarterback sneak. They're playing for the field goal to win the game. So they could miss this. Get it blocked. I don't know how Ryan Day's beard is so strong around the mouth, but fades out so sharply as you go up the cheek. Like, I got some patches, but I'm pretty consistent. It's like top tier. No, it doesn't look bad there. Maybe that's by design. Just an interesting face. What's up, Law? You watching the Natty? Low testosterone. Is a woman. That is a meme, by the way. That is a meme. He's a woman. Don't shave the inevitable. I'm enjoying it, man. This is the end of the season. We got a minute 13 or more left on the college football season. Hopefully more. Overtime. All right, one more quarterback sneak, then we're kicking it. College football should be year-round. Yes, run them into the dirt. Just play every week. Don't stop. Loss of yards makes the field goal harder. The clock will run. They'll call a timeout. They'll kick the field goal. I think the blocked field goal play is in play. The winner goes to Molly McGrath. No, the winner's getting Holly. Holly's the real prize. Holly has tenure. Holly will get you ahead in life. Looks like College Station's gonna get a bunch of snow. All right, just end it. Nailed it. Good game. Good season. Cooper, that's wrong. Cooper, that's wrong. Winner gets a promotion. Is that what you're saying, Cooper? Anyway, guys, that's officially it. I'm going to end the stream for sure there. Is it still inevitable? No. It is over. Guys, I'll see y'all soon. Later.